Story 1, TIFU I just learned that you are not supposed to push when you go to the bathroom, ever, for any bathroom experience you happen to be having. I was watching a video from one of my favorite female lifestyle influencers on 9 things to never do down there when she said to never push when you go to the bathroom.see update below. I had no idea that pushing could lead to a weak pelvic floor, bladder collapse, fissures, hemorrhoids, fainting, and death, etc. My mind was blown. I'm a grown-ass adult woman, and this was shocking news to me. I wondered how people even use the bathroom without pushing. Now, I'm re-potty training myself and working on gently releasing. I'm also so glad I discovered this now. As I've been re-potty training, I now understand why it takes people forever to go to the bathroom. Also, just saying, I can't believe this. Why didn't I learn this in school or from my doctor? I told my mom she potty trained me at age 2, and she didn't know this either. I'm annoyed, but I'm glad I discovered it before I destroyed my body. TLDR, I just learned that you're not supposed to push when you go 1 or 2, and I'm a grown-ass adult who's been pushing for years. I honestly didn't want to put my biz on the street, but I consider this a PSA. Update: here are if you need to push properly instructions, please consult your doc with questions. Edit: you can die from this, I added. And death update: the influencer's video only discussed peeing and the video was aimed toward women. Sorry I wasn't clear, I just kinda typed this out pretty quickly and didn't really explain my whole learning experience in full detail. After I learned about not pushing out pee, I realized that I could be doing 2 wrong, so I googled both of them, and that's how I found the side effects I listed. I also just found a whole blog on how to poop full on with if you need to push properly instructions. If you have questions, I recommend that you talk to your doctor to discover the best methods of elimination for your body. Even Keeled says, I think maybe push but never strain. There is a difference between a gentle push and gritting your teeth, right? Caudinatramp says, ops sitting on the toilet now. Gif Saburai says, let me tell you about the time pushing put me in the hospital. We had one bathroom. My husband came running around the corner with an urgent need to use the bathroom, and there I sat constipated. I pushed like I was a woman having a baby. And bam, something felt off. I got an instant extreme headache that felt like my head was going to explode. They are called thunderclap headaches. I couldn't even move without feeling like I was doing to pass out. Called a doctor I work with and he said to go to the ER. My blood pressure when I got there was 225 something. Got admitted in 2 CTs and an MRI. Later I got diagnosed with reversible cerebral vasoconstriction syndrome. Basically the straining had thin blood vessels in my brain. Guess who's very careful about pushing now? Story 2, TIFU by saving someone's life and embarrassing myself in the process. I work the graveyard shift and ride a bike to work, like most people in my city. So I was getting home and I noticed that a man in front of me is a bit distracted. He is staring at a woman's ass 50 meters ahead and is approaching a crossing at full speed with a light that just turned red. I think he's just gonna stop, but no, he keeps riding. At the last moment I, in my tired mind, scream out, stop looking at her nice ass, you idiot. The man starts to brake and stops 10 centimeters from the hood of a truck and barely avoids being run over. The truck honks at him and the girl stops and stares at me. She didn't take my shout as a compliment, it seems, huffs and just cycles on, leaving me with a red face and feeling like a pervert. TLDR, man almost bikes into traffic while staring at a girl's ass. I stop him by shouting out in agreement and ruins her and my day in the process. Slamagram says, did you say nice ass? StormRain65 says, I mean, you can easily recover from an embarrassing moment, but you can't always recover from being run over by a truck moment, so I'd say that was a good call. Lol name about potatoes says, whatever happened to a good old-fashioned lookout? Thanks for watching, I love you. Follow Reddit Echoes for more.